People will finally notice you if you implement these habits in this video, which I wish I had found sooner. I don't understand why people don't talk about this topic. Ever since I was 18, I remember being anxious about talking with somebody because I would overanalyze the 99 possible ways this conversation would go wrong before even entering the conversation, which made things very hard because I used to move a lot when I was a kid. Keeping a social circle was very hard until I learned how to do it all over again in a more effective way each time I moved. It does not matter if you think you have social anxiety, because that will wear off. Pull out a pen and paper and write these steps to change your life, because when you finally meet the one you're attracted to, you have to be socially ready first. Okay, first habit. Don't be in your head, focus on what is being said. You don't matter. This will make you connect with people and keep natural eye contact because you're immersed in the conversation. The one you're talking to will notice if you're in your thoughts and not paying attention. If you do have social anxiety, then you would be told to focus on your senses in a room. For example, focus on a smell or a specific noise. Whatever gets you out of your head, especially if you're very negative. We all know that thoughts from our brain are not facts, but in a party you will forget that and you will not use your intuitions as facts, which is not good. If you really struggle with this, try to meditate for 5 to 10 minutes before going to a social event. Second habit, be approachable. We all have a resting face, which can come off as intimidating. It doesn't matter how attractive you are, even people who come off as attractive struggle with this because they're intimidating as well. So don't look like you haven't eaten for 2 days. Try to smile because smiling is like yawning, where if you smile, others will likely smile and get a good overall feeling from you, which is how they will actually remember you. This will give you an upper hand against very attractive people everybody is scared to talk to. Third habit, stop being needy. If I only had this one girlfriend or friend, everything will be good. No, Jimmy, it's not like that. Stop it. Trust me, when you get laid 2 times a week, you will be the same like you're now. The worst thing you can do is come off as desperate. I remember one time I was in the middle of a CSGO match, and of course a girl would hit me up in the middle of a heated match. I could not answer her or would have to just say yes or no. I thought I had f***ed it up, but that made her even more interested. So at least treat the opposite sex as just a friend. See if you actually like them first and stop worrying if they like you or not. There are so many people out there that hate themselves, so why would you let these idiots judge you? Habit number 4. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to do something crazy to get their approval. Let's say it's a party. There will always be that one obnoxious guy. Make sure you're never that guy. You don't need to prove anybody anything. Just make the best out of every situation and people will be inspired by this. If you go around being negative, you will just see negative things and feed it to yourself. But if you accept every situation and make the best out of it, then you will have a great time anywhere and people will be drawn to you. I've had 4 people drink in a tiny 10 square meter hotel room because we made the best out of it. First it was just me and my friend who were partying, and suddenly 2 random girls want to join us because they heard us. Habit number 5. Don't validate them. If you find somebody attractive, I would not tell them they're attractive because that will just ruin the dynamic. Don't tell them they're beautiful no matter how much you want to. This is no Disney movie, Jimmy. Instead, try to use banter without going overboard. If you want to make them feel special, you can come back to the topic they were talking about if you got interrupted in the middle of the conversation. Or you could point out something that you remembered from the conversation. That makes them get a feeling that you paid attention, which they feel special in a world filled with distractions. Remember, self-improvement is great, but try getting yourself out there every chance you get. Implement what you're learning, because you will never be 23 or 26 again. Get out there, man. And by the way, if you want to look good in your social circles, check out my looksmaxxing guide.